Okay, I'm off the walk around.
Go for it. So we're taking the Lakes Tree, Tangi. 1824 right. Correct. Bova 1 Bravo will be the arrival stars in Tahito. Runway 27 ILS approach. Bova 1 Bravo. And we'll be coming by the Bovington transition for the ILS runway 27 right. Alright, so let's go back. Oh, here we have a problem. Oh, my apologies. This should be 35. 35, 90. Flaps 15 for takeoff. We should be expecting a gross weight of 665 for the takeoff. The current winds, if we go to the weather, 260 at 9. So that's 260 at 9. Outside air temperatures, get that from the thrust limit, 13 degrees Celsius. We'll be 3000 accelerating at 3000 feet. Runway conditions today is dry. So V1 164, V rotate 166, V2 170. For fixed page, I'll enter my ETOPS airports, which were Charlie Yankee Yankee Tango. I will be making it 10 nautical miles, 20 nautical miles, and 30 nautical miles. Then on to Bravo Golf Sierra Foxtrot. Then Keflavect. We have catering services going on already. I am connected to FatSim now. Let's just fetch the flight plan from the FatSim service, file the flight plan, and we're good to go. Any air traffic today at Toronto? Guess not. Alright, back to the flight deck. Last but not least, Echo India November. Alright, so now we've done all that, she actually get the briefing set up and holding for standby. Reduce thrust, we are the gate. We'll be using Aztecs operations for this airport. Concerns today, weather and terrain. Actually, weather seems fine, so concerns none. Let's just get that from the way. Right, so I think everything is looking fine. Reset altimeters 3015. And position. Traffic. So we have a break in we'll be departing by the vectors. We'll be doing a vectors departure. Let's just speed
I'm
things up
back
a
from the
bit.
walk around. Everything's looking good.
Set this to 170.
Hi guys, can we start boarding now?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Speed 170 set.
Let's keep the smooths along. Whoops. Runway 240. Heading will be 237. Alright. Squawking 2200 for across the pond. Alright, so we actually have a 757-200 American Airlines, and his call sign is American Airlines 777, and he's airborne. Alright, so departure time schedule should be at around 1500 Zulu, that's 1100 local time here at Toronto. We should be arriving at Heathrow International Airport at about 22:55 Zulu. That's 23:55 local time. The estimated time en route today should be about 6 hours and 13 minutes. Right. So we'll just be waiting now for GSX to actually bring the baggage and get the carts loading.
I'm ready for the checklist.
Alright. Display checklist. Oh, sorry. Display checklist. Display checklist. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Flight instruments.
Heading 341. Altimeter 3015 set.
Heading 341. Altimeter 3015. Parking brake.
Set.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Alright. I like to keep the packs running so long. Since we...
Are you sure?
Yes. I like to keep the packs running so long since we're actually on ground power and the AC card is actually connected to the aircraft, so we can have some very comfortable air conditioning inside the aircraft, even though that the aircraft is actually powered down. The engines are actually off, let me say. Alright, seatbelt signs can be set to auto. Electronic signs can be set to off for the moment. Display doors. Display doors. Let's get the service doors closed. Probably click this one too many times. 2 clicks would actually automatically arm the door. Right, good. Has the baggage carts arrived as yet? Let's see. Not really. Oh, these guys are taking forever. Oh, here they go. So I guess my weather engine actually just kicked in, which might be kind of alarming. Let's check the outside air temperature once more. Okay, 13 degrees Celsius still. That's fine. I'm a bit concerned of this V2 speed 170. Let's try and see what's the length of the runway 24 right, which means I gotta get my electronic flight bag up and running. Actually, let's see here, nav data. Difficulty index, approach. So we have 9,697 feet for takeoff. I'll make sure to get these engines really powered before releasing the brakes on the runway. Copy link. Let's have a walk outside for fun. Those are some massive engines. Let's check the gears out. Everything seems to be looking fine. Yeah, they're chatting and mingling. Servicing handling by Air Canada. Because we are Air Canada. Check the nose landing gear.
Heading 908 set.
That's funny. Let's get back to the flight deck. Set heading 240.
Heading 240 set.
APU on. APU on.
APU's coming on.
Thank you. We'll be calling for pushback very soon.
Strobe lights on.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
In the meantime, let me just set my electronic flight bag up so I could keep a closer eye on all the stuff. Over 1 Bravo, ILS runway 27 right, transition bobbing done. Alright, here we go. Alright, so our taxiways today should be Delta Quebec, Delta onto runway 248.
Here's the load sheet for
So
you.
Delta, Quebec,
Have a nice
Delta.
trip.
Thank you. Dispatch
Hi,
status.
Captain. The cabin is ready to go.
Thank you.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Status. Cabin crew arms raised. Scarf grown.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the GPU and air.
Roger.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Are we cleared to pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger. You're clear to pressurize the hydraulics.
Thanks.
Display doors. We'll be calling for pushback, nose to the right. We'll be starting engines while pushing back. Before start procedures.
We clear to pressurize.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I'm ready for the checklist.
This is my checklist. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. Passenger signs on. MCP.
Departure check
V2170, heading 240, altitude 31,000 set.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 164, V rotate 166, V2 170 set.
parking brake.
Set and check.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Completed. Trim.
Release parking brake.
7.5 units set. 7.5 unit 0.0 set.
Release parking brake.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Standby.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, we're at a gate. The taxi route out to the departure runway will be as assigned. This airport uses ASDEX, so don't forget to turn on the transponder prior to taxi. We will use reduced thrust for takeoff. For the takeoff config, we'll use flaps 15.
GSX is
Packs
actually
will be on.
screaming at me.
Anti-ice is not required. We will use NADP2. Thrust reduction altitude is 1,000 feet. Departure routing will be by ATC vectors. As for concerns, there are no special factors for this departure. Okay, for the takeoff briefing, I'll be the pilot flying. During the takeoff roll, you can call out any malfunction or warning and silence the oral warning. I will call stop or go. I'll reject the takeoff for any warning or condition that significantly affects the safety of the flight. Before 80 knots, I'll reject the takeoff for any of the following:
Release parking
takeoff
brake.
configuration warning, system failures, activation of the master caution system, tyre failure, unusual noise or vibration,
Release parking
abnormally
brake.
slow acceleration, if a side window opens, fire or fire warning, engine failure, predicted wind shear warning, if the airplane isn't safe or unable to fly. Between 80
GSX.
knots and V1, I'll reject the takeoff for a fire or fire
I should
warning,
actually selected start
engine
of the
failure,
gate there.
predicted wind shear warning,
GSX
or
is
if
pissed
the
at me
airplane
now.
isn't safe or unable to fly. After V1, takeoff will be continued and no action will be taken before 400 feet
2
other
minutes
than to
behind
apply
schedule.
choga and silence the oral warnings. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay, departure briefing complete.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Release
Set and
parking
check.
brake.
Beacon on. Before start checklist complete.
So we're 2 minutes behind scheduled departure time. That should have been 1500
Release
Zulu.
parking brake.
Start sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Start engine 2.
Starting 2. Oil pressure.
Let's get back inside. Wow, that's dangerous. Start engine 1.
Starting 1. Oil pressure.
Let's get back to the switch. You could actually see the light reflecting on the underside of the nose of the aircraft. Looking good. So we have both engines now stabilizing.
Are you sure?
Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
Set parking brake. Unlocking gear. Tilt truck disconnected. Bypass main removed.
Flight controls check. So it's full up, full down, center, full left, and full right, center. Now for the rudders, full left,
Wipers.
full
Low.
right. Wipers off.
Left is clear.
Wipers.
Right is clear.
Display nav. Display checklist. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Auto. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear on the left.
Clear right.
Clear.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Display gear. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 15.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Taxi light on.
Taxi light on.
Good morning, ladies.
Cabin's ready.
Welcome aboard. Ensure that you fasten your seatbelt.
Cabin crew, take your seats, please.
Folding trays to their full upright position. Ensure your carry-on luggage is under over the table or under the seat in front of you. If you're seated next to an emergency exit, start the now switch to the form and use the function described as an emergency. Form to remember suitcases. At this time, we request that all portable electronic devices, such as cell phones or portable computers, be either
Taking
powered
our
off
first
or
right and Delta, Quebec.
as these devices may cause interference with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will notify you of this devices of the coordinate aircraft are airbraces, by law. If you have any questions about our flight, please don't hesitate to ask a crew member. Thank you for your attention. If I could have everyone's full attention while we review safety information, that would be great. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten it by pulling on the loose end of
We
the
have
strap.
aircraft in the vicinity of the
Seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle.
airfield.
It's recommended that you keep your seatbelt fastened during the flight in case we experience turbulence. There's several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a moment now to locate the nearest exit. Instructions to the nearest exit is to evacuate the aircraft. Lower level lights will guide you to the exit. Towards the stroke light and go in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are consistently monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will fall in front of you from the ceiling. To start the flow of oxygen, hold the mask towards you and place it firmly over your mouth and nose. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who needs assistance, secure your own mask first, then assist the other person. With the mask on, most crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position, leaning forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs.
Alright, let's make the taxi speed up a little bit.
A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Put it over your head, pass the strap down the seat, and adjust to the front. Also, when opening the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling firmly on the red cord. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion is used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the strap, and hug the cushion to your chest. Electronic devices such as MP3 players, phones, and laptop computers may be used when the seatbelt sign is off or when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must be turned off at all times. This is a non-smoking flight. Remember that damaging the smoke detectors located in the lavatory is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask myself or one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Final entry procedure.
Check.
Let's check for any incoming traffic on the runway 248. Confirm clear to enter runway 248. Everything seems clear. Take off.
Check.
And here we go.
Thrust set.
Try to keep it down center lane.
80 knots.
Check.
D1. Rotate.
Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. .400 feet. climb.
Flaps up.
Speed checked, flaps up.
Select air nav. Have a takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear up, flaps up. After takeoff checklist complete.
Let's get back to the flight deck. We're almost at flight level 100, 10,000 feet. Flying very nicely out of Toronto, Canada. Passing 9,400 feet.
Checked.
Ten thousand.
10,000 feet.
Once we reach our cruising altitude, flight attendants will be making their way to the
So let's go. Okay, so we have 6 hours remaining after getting to top of climb, after getting to our
Checked.
cruising altitude,
Checked.
and I'll see you guys at top of descent in a matter of 6 hours. Across the pond will be next weekend. I'll be surely joining that event on VATSIM. Hi guys, so there you had it. We'll be now climbing through to get to transition level and then on to cruise level. Flight level 310 for our first cruise stage of this flight. We'll be having a few set climbs thereafter. Catch you guys at top of descent. See you later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.